Guys, what's up? Mike from Real Funny Games here, and in this video I'm going to show you the Toon deck I've been using to take over the KC Cup. It's been hilarious. So I'll show you the deck here. I've been using to climb the KC Cup. I've been using a mixture of this deck and a Red Eyes deck, minus the last few levels getting to 15. I actually used the Dark Magician deck. I used this Toon deck to get recently from level 10 to 12. I was using it. And then after 12, I was like, okay, this is like a fun deck. There's no way I'm going to keep this win streak. But it was winning a lot of rounds. It was actually very, very consistent. A lot more consistent than I expected it after a couple tweaks. I used to use when I use it on the ladder, I use Mind Scan. Just so I can be like the actual Pegasus to people. I give them the full Toon experience. But to make it competitive, I had to use Restart. The hands don't brick very often, but you can't have it brick when the wins really count here. So I got the KC Toons. So we're running 3 Toon Summon Skulls, 1 Sergeant Electro for like a place to knock down a back row. Most back row doesn't affect this deck. Really, the only thing that really hurts us is Wall of Destruction. That sucks because it takes away our attack. And it still affects us attacks Toon Kingdom. But even Mirror Wall, when they attack us with our weak attack, you know, we stay alive, so it doesn't really matter. And usually we have enough life at that point that we can take hits. It doesn't matter. And then when I banish a card, we use Soul Absorption to gain 500 life. Usually have 2 of these, so when they attack my Mermaid and don't kill it, or they attack my Summon Skull and don't kill it, I gain 1,000 life. Usually when they're attacking over, like especially when I have my Summon Skulls out, usually when they're attacking over my Summon Skull, they're not attacking over them by 1,000. So, you know, someone will attack it with a Blue Eyes, deal me 500 damage, I'll gain 1,000, they'll be like, what the hell just happened? It's so mean. And of course, if you're not familiar with the card I'm talking about Toon Kingdom. You get this on the field, banish 3 cards right away face down, which is awesome because your opponent doesn't know what's going down, but you can still look at them. Also, when your opponent tries to target your Toons, it pretty much turns your Toons into Hazy Flames that can get hit and have no effect on them. They can just stay standing. It's like the official Toon from when Pegasus played them in, you know, the anime, and they would hop into the Toon Kingdom book when they got attacked and then pop back out. It's essentially what happens here. We're running a Parallel Twister. I really like this. I usually run the one where you sacrifice a spell card to target a spell or trap, and you can use it as a quick play. I don't remember the name right now. But there's no synergy with this deck, because most of the things we put out stay. Like, we could use it with Magic Reflector. Most of our key cards stay on the field, so it doesn't work in clutch times. Where this one can still work. Because if you're going to sacrifice one of these, I can target any card, so if I have to use it, it's usually taking out a monster, not a set card, or just clearing out a last back row to make sure I get the win, secure the win. We're using 3 Magic Reflectors to protect Toon Kingdom, because we lose that, it's game over. And then 1 Mirror Wall, so we just have some support. The odd time someone attacks, and we can just half it and get the kill with the Toons, pretty sweet. And then we're running, you know, 3 Planet Pathfinders, because we need to get Toon Kingdom right away. With Restart, you usually get some pretty flawless hands to start, so we'll see what happens here. As I was saying, I've been using this deck alongside my Red Eyes deck and recently a Dark Magician deck. Because I'm level 15, I can't lose rank. I'm going to play this to like 17 or 18 maybe. If it's being consistent. If it's not being consistent, I'll probably swap over back to my Dark Magician, because that's just been dominating. But for consistency wise, I would say this deck's been doing very consistent to my Red Eyes. My Red Eyes only slightly more consistent in the KC Cup than this, which was shocking, because I decided to use it for fun, and a friend thought it would be a hilarious idea, so I just did it, and it actually was working. After a few tweaks, it was really working, so hopefully the tweaks last for a bit. Let's go. I took my first loss at 15 too. That was using the Dark Magician deck, so I figure let's do Let's try the Toons since I can't lose 15. Oh, this guy's 19. Here we go. Now that's a gorgeous first hand. That's a super gorgeous first hand. We're gonna keep that.
Duel.
Does she use any skills? No. So we're gonna put out Toon Kingdom. Protect it. I just totally realized I did not do a breakdown of the deck, so it's fixed when you guys are seeing the video, but know that it wasn't like that. So what are they gonna do? Bunch of back row. As long as they don't have Wall of D, there's nothing they're gonna be able to do to me. I'm still forgetting to summon my Toons in defensive position. I don't know why I don't do that. I still forget to do that. In case that is Wall of D, I almost don't want to summon this. If it's Wall of D, they're gonna kill me though. Wall of D, they'll walk right over me. You know what? Wall of D, they're gonna walk right over me either way, because I'm gonna lose. They're gonna be 0-0, so I might as well put the third one out. Put it in the fence, so I have an invincible wall there. Two 1800 attackers will still walk over me though. Let's hope for no Wall of D. Any other card, stall card, whatever, I don't care. Take your time. Mirror wall, do whatever you want. That's just a stall, but Wall of D would massively screw me up. So you're gonna take away the Toon effect of one of my monsters. Oh right, haha. Funny newbie. You can't target me from Toon Kingdom. So he's gonna have to deal me 2100 damage this turn over my mermaids for me to not be able to attack and finish him, because whatever that other card was, there was no delay on click for my Toon. So maybe it was an econ or something. Either way, he can't target anything I have on the board, and now he knows it, or she knows it. Whoever's on the other side here. It's so funny when people try and pop an effect against a Toon and then they realize it's like a Hazy. I've had so many people surrender right after that. This combo works amazingly when I have the soul consumption on. Every time they do that, I gain 500 to 1,000 life, depending on how many I have down. It's so beautiful. So put another protection on Toon Kingdom. No way he's getting rid of that now. And Wild Tornado, go ahead, bro. It's got 3 protections on it. That's not a counter. It's a destruction. Silly. He didn't even use it on the right card. Well, this is a win. This will be the first win of 15 with Toons. Come on, you guys fear Ebola? Do it. Do it. Bring out the Karibo. So many people do that to this deck. Unlike with my Red Eyes and my Dark Magician, they usually sit there and take the loss. But with this deck, I get disconnected against so many times. It's so funny. Oh, nice. Oh, that's amazing. That was amazing. He Duel level 19. You know he's ticked. He got a loss at level 19, almost at 20, almost at his safety net. And I took him out. Oh, he's pissed. With Toons, I took him out with Toons. Oh, let's do another one, guys. Let's see what goes on. This is like such a meme deck, but it's semi-competitive. I wish I was around. Like, I've only had this deck. This is the third month, or this game. This is my third month. It's like I wasn't around for the Toon event. If I had the Barrel Dragon to make this deck even more competitive, like a Barrel Dragon behind the protection of Toon Kingdom, it's retarded. Just completely retarded. I wish I had that. Oh, wow, that's a brick and a half. I used to use Mind Scan with this so they could feel like they were playing against Pegasus. But I just wanted, I had to add the restart for the competitiveness. And now that I've added that, it's way better. If I need to draw a mermaid or something. If I don't draw a mermaid or something, this could be bad. Parallel Twister. That's interesting. If I don't kill his Electro, I don't know if I'll be around long enough. Get another turn. I'm gonna have to kill his Electro this turn. Because if he places another monster that's semi-big, it could be with Ancient Gears, he could definitely play something. Nah. I'm not gonna chances. I could take out his castle. He could still OTK now. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I'm gonna take down his face down. It's probably Floodgate. I don't need my Toons floodgated. I'm gonna gain enough health off this combo in my hand. I could deal with it. Yeah, let's get our combo out here. This is such a beautiful combo to have in your opening hand. If you have any Toon at all, even a summoned skull, because you'll probably draw into something to summon him, it's just a beautiful thing. Mermaid would have been perfect, but activate Planet Pathfinder to pull out our Toon. He still doesn't know we're actually playing Toons yet, I don't think. No, he still has no idea we're actually playing Toons yet, guys. You ready to drop the bomb on him? Here it goes. Gain 1500 health for a start. See, this deck was so fun with Mind Scan because you never really lost enough health to lose Mind Scan, so you literally always had it, even when they were hitting you. When they got to the point where they could bring you below Mind Scan, you were gonna die. So it was so funny. It was like they were fighting the real Pegasus, and the only time they broke the hold of the Millennium Eye is when they were gonna win. Good thing he only had 2 Electros. I totally risked that, but I was gaining the health too, so I was pretty much absorbing 1. Now I just need a mermaid to put in defense. Ah, that's a terrible thing. I might lose. If he puts out a 3rd monster, I've lost. If he sacrifices, I might win. He's gonna know he has to put out a 3rd monster now. I'm gonna have to reveal this. This could be a loss. I don't think he's got another monster. We're gonna live to tell another tale. We're gonna have 1 more turn to do it. I really need a mermaid. If I get a mermaid this turn, I win. Not even kidding. Oh, no mermaid. No mermaid. Oh, that's it, guys. This game is done. He wins. Well, actually, this deck's really fun to have the Saiyans on and taunt your enemy. Especially when you can tell they just figured out your Toons work. Oh, it's amazing. Ultimate finish, sacrificing my monster for his card. Ancient Gears, and that's the finish. Had I drawn into a mermaid, I probably could have still won. Oh. I don't know if I have enough cards yet to win. Oh, I might still be able to pull this off. I would need to get a summon skull, 2 summon skulls out, while taking out his Electro with whatever his face down is. Even if he floodgates her, her effect will still activate. Floodgate away. Do it. Floodgate, waste it. No, you guys run them. No. When he attacks me the first time, I'll get some life back. Most people don't know Toons well enough to know how this little combo works. So he'll attack into it to test the waters with Electro. Funny thing with all these competitive decks is a lot of people are just using the quick flip cards, so they don't run destruction on things like this. Oh yeah, right, it still has stomping power. Totally forgot about that. So let's try a third one. Let's see what happens. Let's see if this deck is still competitive at level 15 or not. If I got that mermaid first, may have had him, because I could have done him enough damage directly, and I would have got enough health back from him trying to attack with the electrodes. Could have had enough time to get something else. Let's see. Ah, he's using a lava golem board. You know it's probably an annoying burn. Annoying burn dead. Oh, I did not want to restart. Duel. That was an amazing first hand. That was an even better first hand. Okay, that worked out. I just wanted to see if he had used the skill. No. Did I have fairy card? No. Oh yeah, Phoenix. Right. Phoenix decks don't tend to boast too well against this because of the protection on Toon Kingdom. I haven't lost to a lot of Phoenix decks. Oh, guys, his hand, guys. He's gonna have to work some magic with that Phoenix right away. Oh man. Okay, let's mess him up. First time his Phoenix pops off and gets destroyed, it's not gonna touch my Toon Kingdom. And by then, my Toons will have lasted long enough to mess them up. This is gonna be fun. Unless he's running some cards that these decks don't usually run, I'm pretty sure I'm good. Yeah, these usually aren't an issue for this deck at all. It doubled my life my first turn almost. Oh man. I've had people literally disconnect when they see that. Now the first time he attacks my Toon and messes up, I'm gonna gain 1,000 life. Unless he pops my back row. Phoenix will pop the soul absorptions. I really wanted that off the get-go, that extra boost. Because I may not get it. I could have held one, but I'm sure I'll get my other one here soon. What did I drop? Oh, Toon Table of Contents got dropped. That'll fire off the effect. Phoenix is gonna clear the field here soon, but it'll clear his stuff too. Easy beat down. He thinks he's gonna hit me, guys. He thinks he's actually gonna hit me. That's cute. That's cute. He might disconnect. I need a summon Skull though, because he can do enough damage on top of me that it will mess me up. I need a summon Skull. I need to start taking out his guys too. Or just doing a massive direct attack where he can't overtake me. I can't believe actually these games I haven't pulled the summon Skulls minus that one hand. I got all three. Okay, there goes those. But Toon Kingdom will still stand. He just wanted to get rid of the health gain, I guess. If that's Walla D, I'm done. If it isn't, I can really mess him up right now. He's gonna try and draw me out, so I gotta start attacking him next turn. But I can have the life points to take it. I don't think the only way he can get me is beat down with Walla D. Maybe Mirror Wall. He might be able to jump over me with Mirror Wall. What is it? What is it? We have got Karibo in his hand. What do you have? There's some kind of delay. What do you have? Look at Pegasus' face. He knows he's gonna win. I don't think he can override me enough. And he fires off Phoenix, puts one in the graveyard with that effect. It's not gonna do anything. He's not gonna deal me enough. I need to just have 500 health. Do I have enough health to attack? He's got some kind of stall there. I feel like I need 1,000 life. Or 1,100 so I can attack twice. Yeah, I'll definitely have 1,100. He lost. Is he going to disconnect or is he still going to go? Get tilted from Toons. Toons take over the KC Cup. That will kill a mermaid. It won't. It'll stop you from dealing damage. This is what you have to do. He's cute. He thinks that's going to kill my mermaid. I'm literally gonna draw my last card. I'm gonna farm this dude. I did over 3,000 damage. I totally would have farmed him. I had to keep that mermaid alive just in case he has a Karibo. I highly doubt he's got two. Now that that back row's gone, I highly doubt he's got two. I'm pretty sure this is game. He might have one, but he won't have two. There's one. You got two?
Finish him!
Do you have two? Nope. Oh man. I'll probably upload another video with this Toon deck here. I'm gonna take a break. I like just getting, playing a few rounds at a time. Oh, that was amazing. I'll probably actually be streaming this sometime this week here on my Twitch. Actually a few times. This deck and my Dark Magician deck for stage 2. I'm definitely gonna get to stage 2 here tonight. Might stream some of my climb here later. But there you guys have it. 3 rounds, 1-2 out of 3 in the KC Cup using Toons. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you got any recommendations for the Toon decks, I'm still not familiar with all the cards and stuff. Like I used to play this when I was younger. I stopped playing the card game right before synchros came out. So like I never saw a synchro when I was younger. So like I don't know a lot of the cards that are still in this game that I don't have. I only learn these cards as they get used against me. So if there's any cards you recommend for Toon Deck that I haven't seen or I'm not using that I could add in here besides Barrel Dragon, which I don't have access to, let me know in the comments below. That'd be super appreciated. But yeah, smash that like button, especially if you think Toons in the KC Cup winning is awesome. And I will see you guys in the next video.
Let me